Hey everybody, it's Tony and Leigh from the Geekshow Podcast, and we're here to talk about Cyberpunk 2077 Edgerunners. It's two things that the two of us like. I like anime. Tony likes the Cyberpunk. Actually, I like Cyberpunk too.
I also like a fair amount of anime,
So it's like the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, right? It's two great tastes that go great together. Mm-hmm. So I like a little less dystopia in my dystopia. I like good story. I like bright colors. I don't want grimdark.
See, and I think I like both equally. I love a good grimdark, nasty Blade Runner aesthetic.
Sure.
But I also do love the bright neon, kind of like the difference between going to the slums of a cyberpunk city and then the rich area of a cyberpunk city.
Right.
I know it like sucks that there's two different areas, because that seems like that's where our world is headed to, but the contrast is very fascinating to me.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a new Netflix anime coming up September 2022. It is Cyberpunk Edgerunners. We're going to take a look at the opening bit of it, and we'll talk about it a little bit, see what we think.
Yeah, and a reload. Okay. I don't know who any of these people are.
Bartosz Sitstabor.
That guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. I know Franz Ferdinand. That's
right. So far, I know the band that plays the song.
It's very bright. It's very bright.
Wow.
So this is the animation studio that did Kill la Kill. I don't know if you saw Kill la Kill at all.
I did not, but I heard it was pretty awesome.
It's very fan service intensive. But...
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
That's not always a bad thing.
So... No.
Yeah. Hey, Franz Ferdinand. I know them. I know of them. I don't know them.
They're close personal friends of mine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Trigger. Good stuff.
And there's CD Projekt Red's involvement right there.
Right? Oh, no. I hate it when I fall apart like that.
All right, well.
So that was the whole thing?
That was the whole thing.
Okay. So we should also take a look. There's an exclusive clip.
Oh, okay.
We should look at that exclusive clip and see if there's anything there that we can pull out of that. Yeah. There you go. Okay. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
So this scene
no
looks
actual
straight.
Animation.
This scene looks straight out of the game, except for you're not trying to get a person. You're trying to get a robot.
Well, that might be a robot.
Oh, it might be.
Let's go.
Whoa!
All right.
It's got
what's that weapon?
Micro threads or something like that.
Cool. Ow.
What's the word for that? Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, everybody. Good kill. Good kill. Right. So we know it's not going to shy away from the ultra violence there.
No, that's going to be there for sure. What are those weapons called? I'm trying to remember.
Stabby cutty whips.
Yeah. See, the first time I ever saw those was actually on another anime.
Oh, no kidding.
Spriggan. I don't know if you ever saw Spriggan.
I saw Spriggan.
Spriggan
good.
had some of those. I think Netflix is actually doing a Spriggan sequel right now as well.
No kidding.
I'd have to look at that.
No kidding. So there's also a Trigun sequel coming out, and I'm not sure if that's Netflix or somebody else, but it looks like they're going the CG route with the animation, and I like Bash the Stampede an awful lot. He's one of my favorites. But all right, so I played the Cyberpunk role-playing game, but I never played the video game.
Yeah, so I am the opposite. I've completed the video game. I put about 60 hours into my first playthrough, and that's my knowledge and introduction to the specific cyberpunk world. Obviously, all the books and stuff I've read too as well that take place in that kind of an era. But
Okay.
So the original Cyberpunk game wasn't 2077, was it? Wasn't it like
no, it was like 2022.
Yeah, something like right now, you know?
Yeah. So it's like when you watch Blade Runner and you go, "Hey, I don't have flying cars," and that was supposed to be 3 years ago.
You know what? People can't even handle being on those two-wheel hoverboards. I don't want to give anyone a flying car.
Right? Yeah, I'm terrified of the idea of people with flying cars, especially in Utah. We're not the best drivers out there. So, okay, I'm looking it up. The original Cyberpunk, well, no, Cyberpunk Red, Cyberpunk 3.0 took place in the 2030s, and then Cyberpunk 2020.
2020, 2 years ago.
And we managed to go into a more boring and more expensive dystopia. I don't have cyborg arms or
I know, no special eyes or anything like that.
No.
Looks like that stuff's mostly just referred to as razor floss.
Razor floss. Okay.
Yeah.
Not for teeth.
Not for teeth, mostly for just cutting arms off and things.
Okay. So
the Cyberpunk 2077 world is pretty much everything you would imagine a cyberpunk setting to be in the game. You get your slum areas, you get your wasteland areas out in the desert. You also have your mega corporation rich areas of the city as well. And for all its faults that Cyberpunk 2077 has, which it has a few. They've fixed quite a few of them via patching along the way, in my opinion. For whatever people might say about it, CD Projekt Red 100% nails the world building, though. And graphically, it's still one of the best. On PC, if you can crank those graphics, it's one of the best looking games on the market still, and it's a couple years old. Mm-hmm. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I'm going to play it through again, probably when the new 4000 series graphics cards comes out, because then I'll be able to play it at 4K 60 with all the eye candy on and do it that way. But you can play as like a hacker. You can play as a strong guy. You can play as what's the other one? Hacker, strong guy, and there's
debutante.
I want to say there's one that's more charisma based. Yeah. But how do you think that applies to like the tabletop game?
Well, this is your standard RPG classes, right? So I'm pretty sure, like, it's been 20 years since I played any of this stuff, so I can't really remember what the classes were called. But yeah, it tracks, right? So I bet you that I'm going to actually pull up Cyberpunk 2077. I'll pull it up and play it and see how that tracks with the rule book, because I actually have the tabletop game.
Wow.
The more recent iteration of the RPG. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm actually looking forward to the show, and we'll see how it all meshes together. So
yeah, it'll be interesting to, especially if they reference anything in the game. Now, one of the things about the game though that I forgot to mention until just now is that CD Projekt Red went hardcore into the branching storylines. Mm-hmm. As you play this game, if you answer a question not wrong, but a certain way, it either opens up entire 4 to 5 hour long side quests or completely shuts down that option.
That's cool.
They took the time to program in several areas that you might not even ever see on your first playthrough because you chose different dialogue tree options than other people. And the fact that they're willing to invest that amount of time in stuff that might not even get seen by most of the players, but for the players that do see it, it's really awesome, because CD Projekt Red, their biggest strength is side quests, if you ask me.
Right.
Their main quests are usually like, they're pretty good. But they have this just way of weaving these side quests into the story that you care about more than the main quest, and it's really good. So, I don't know.
Awesome.
I might be biased, but I think it's a fantastic game. So,
well, I think for my part, I will be downloading the game from Steam in the next few days, and I'll get it played by the time the anime starts so that I can have some comparison when it kicks off.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to do it. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. That has been Tony Tony Eccles, and I have been Lee George Cade. And make sure to tune in every Saturday morning at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time as we live stream the Geek Show podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.